You want to advertise your product and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
10039 Bisonet Street, Suite 338, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 346-426-5650 or 832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich cultural heritage.
Well, life to you may be different from life to me. The way I see life most of the time is different from the way you see life. Sometimes life is good. Other times, well, maybe not so good. And this is why many times we need someone to talk to, someone to listen to us without judging us. And this is a program that is designed exactly for that purpose, where we can talk, chat, laugh, and sometimes cry together. Come on, let's talk over our matters. Let's discuss the matters of life and find solutions together. This is Eshman. Our program is now going to be on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I need you to join in. We need to talk together. You will have the opportunity to call in, ask questions, discuss matters that concern your heart, and I guarantee you, you'll be glad that you talked. I'll be waiting on you Tuesday and on Wednesday and on Thursday. Eshman will be waiting for you.
Hey guys, my name is Shino Ayo Oyinlola, and I'm trying to let you know that ABN TV do live stream events. Do you have any event coming up? Do you want somebody to do that for you? Live stream your event either to your own portal or to ABN TV Direct. Call on us now. Call on us 346-426-5650. 346-426-5650. We'll be glad to help you out. Thank you.
Hello everyone, so good to know that you're there. Wow, it's been a long time and I've actually missed you. I want to thank all of you, those of you that check on me, those of you that suggest one thing or the other, those of you that comment, those of you that share our posts. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you very much for making this surely a family program. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman and you're most welcome. How's your day been? Mine has been good. Well, every day is a good day. Just see things from the positive side and you'll soon find out that truly and sincerely, every day is a good day. Well, so many topics that we have treated, so many more to go. All right, and tonight is one of my biggest and I want all of us to sit and enjoy. This is a family program like I keep saying. You can't afford to watch it alone. Now, this program is designed to talk to homes, try to change some things, but ultimately ensure that people are as happy as they desired to be. There are some things you know, And honestly, you won't be doing good to the society when you keep them to yourselves. And so it's not all about me sharing my knowledge. It's about me just coordinating us to talk like village square kind of a thing. I want all of us to talk together. Why? Because there would always be someone that needs to hear what you have to say. Domestic violence is a major problem in our society, and we have to do everything within our power to eradicate it. We may not be able to fully eradicate it, but we can reduce it to the barest minimum. Usually, it is a big news when someone has killed someone or someone has maimed someone, and that is the news we hear and we run with. However, I believe that before the breaking news, some things would have happened. Some things would have been ignored. Those little things are the things I want to talk about. If we can correct those things, there will be less of domestic violence. And that is why I do what I do. Now listen very well. It is very possible that near you, you don't have any problem. But somewhere far from you, there are issues that they are tackling every now and then. And this is why those of you on Facebook, those of you on YouTube, you need to share, because people have to hear. I am only contributing my quota to the society, and I need your assistance so that everybody can hear what we got to say. Whatever your relationship is, make sure it works. Do everything within your power to make sure it works. If you have to beg, beg. If you have to spend money, spend money. If you have to call on others to step into it, call them to step into it. Listen, just make sure it works. But if the way is too tough for both of you to work along, by all means, go your separate ways. You're better off living as a single parent than dying early in the name of love. Too many people have gone down the grave in the name of love, and we must do everything within our power to make sure that that does not continue. This program has been brought to you by BSA Procurement and Logistics. And that's your one-stop center to all your shipping needs. Whatsoever you want to ship, your best bet is BSA Procurement and Logistics. You may want to ship it so small, BSA Procurement and Logistics. You may want to ship it so huge, BSA Procurement and Logistics. That's just the right place to be. And I promise you, they do not delay, they do not disappoint, and they do not embarrass you. Once you deal with them, surely they will deliver. Don't forget, this is Christmas period. A lot of goods moving back and forth. Where are your own goods? Talk to them, and they will do your shipping for you. Now, BSA Procurement and Logistics would always ship every Thursday. They ship from US to Nigeria every Thursday, and they also ship from Nigeria to the US every Thursday. Shipping usually takes roughly between 7 to 10 business days. And what are you waiting on? During the advert, you will see their numbers and their address. Copy them and make sure you give them a call. You'll be glad you did. My topic for tonight is one of the best topics I would ever discuss or I have ever discussed. And I'm going to really go granular tonight. It's a topic for everybody. So call everybody to sit, listen, enjoy. And when it's time to call in, please call in and let's share your own ideas as well. The topic tonight, attitude, your biggest asset. I will say that again. Attitude, your biggest asset. Before we go into the topic, one of the questions I want you to think about just as I go on break. When a lady is being beaten, battered by her husband, just for example, why is she not leaving? Do you know why? These are things I want us to discuss in coming days. But think about it seriously. But for tonight, we're going to be looking at attitude, your biggest assets. I'll quickly go on a break, and when we come back, we'll hit the ground running. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman, and I will see you at the other side of the divide.
BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. Ship to USA from Niger, or ship from Niger to USA, and also to Canada. Individual, small business, corporate establishments, and African stores and restaurants. Ship anything at all. USA office 12455 Westpac Drive, Suite H15, Houston, Texas 77082. Telephone 832-614-8984 or 281-741-4829. Email info@bsaprologueservice.com or www.bsaprologueservice.com. BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. You are the reason we exist. Hello everyone, an amazing joint is here with different African dishes. Amala bula, iyan legusi, semo and okra, suya, grilled fish, efforiro, jollof rice, plus different kind of swallow and soup. Amala joint, a very great arena to meet and discuss with your loved ones. Business meeting, dating meeting, and all kinds of meeting. Amala joint. Order now through Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. 281-721-2982. Amala joint 6271 Highway 6 South, Houston, Texas 77083. Amala joint, the best joints to eat the best African food. Amala joint.
Without auto insurance, do you know the time and money you'll spend if you're caught? Why risk it? At Aegis Insurance, we have several insurance carriers to tailor your specific needs. We offer low rates on liability starting from $38 a month. For a 2 vehicle, $65 a month. No driver's license, no problem. We accept Texas IDs, passports, international driver's license, and expired driver's license. Pay 3 months in advance and save 20% on auto insurance. We offer discounts for switching over to Aegis, as well as good student discounts. Buy by phone, pay by phone. It's just that simple. It's our job to meet your needs when no one else can. So don't get caught driving without auto insurance. The law requires you to have liability. Call Aegis Insurance today for a free quote and start saving money.
You in Houston area and you need luxury style space, beautiful and elegant chairs, tables, furnitures, Asian design, high stage for celebrants, large free garage parking for guests. Wets Block Event Hall is all you need. Weddings, receptions, conference, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, rehearsal dinners, corporate meetings, trade shows, fashion shows, album or book launches. You can design and decorate any special event. Free appointment for a free quote. Check us out, 7636 Allen Drive, Suite A115, Houston, Texas 77036 or 5711 Ecroft Avenue, Suite A1A, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 832-351-0993 713-969-0362. westblog@gmail.com or at www.westblog.com. Planning, decorations, and distinctions in stock. Think Westblog for your next.
Welcome back. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman. It's good to know that you're there. Tonight, don't forget, we're talking about attitude, your biggest assets. Let's quickly go on because time is going so fast. I would definitely just hit the ground running. To those of you watching, get ready. I will need your contributions tonight. Now listen, I'm one of those people that believe that no lady is beautiful, no lady is ugly, no man is handsome, no man is ugly. It depends on how you package yourself, and that's a reality. There are some that in quotes are looked as not very beautiful, but by the time they're done with their makeup, everybody wants to be with them. Clean off the makeup and it's something else that you would see. There are some men that are not the dream guys or some ladies, but the way they carry themselves, everybody would want to be with them. Listen, the human beauty is not on the surface. It's not physical. It's not what you see. All those biceps, all those six-pack and whatever pack, all those things are just things that we just laugh over. Those are not the real beauty of a man. The round face of a lady, the smooth face, the glowing skin is actually not the real beauty of a woman. All those things will not sustain a relationship. They may make you to be liked. They will not make you to be loved. I would say that again. All those beauty that you see on the outside may make you to be liked. Someone, falling over heels for you. They may make you to be liked, but they will not make you to be loved. What will make you to be loved is not what is written on the outside of you. It is what is on the inside of you. And that is attitude. Beauty will not sustain a union. No matter how good a cook you are, it will not sustain a union. No matter how perfectly your love-making skills are, it will not sustain a union. And that's the truth. You could be so rich, it will not sustain a union. One of these days, we are going to be looking at billionaires that have broken marriages. If money could buy peace, if money could fix marriages, billionaires like who will still have their homes together. These are things that we just look at. Everybody wants to be rich, for instance, but money doesn't build a home. No, attitude does. Your biggest asset in any relationship that you are is your attitude. That is what will make you to be liked or not, loved or not, desired or not. What kind of attitude do you showcase? The funniest thing is that the owner of the attitude will always know whether he's bringing forth the right attitude or not. When a lady is behaving to her husband in a bad way, she knows. Sometimes they're trying to make a point. Sometimes they're trying to spell out something. Bad attitude will not get you anywhere. As a matter of fact, most places that you've had domestic violence, go and find out. One of them has a nasty attitude. We will try and break down these attitudinal problems tonight as much as possible. But as usual, I cannot do it all by myself. I am just doing my best to contribute my own quarter. You need to help. We need to fix the society. At least we need to attempt to fix the society. Now, how do I start it? I'm going to start on a very controversial note. Yes, very controversial. This is what I believe a lot of ladies don't want to hear, but the truth has to be said. Attitude begins from you. Every one of us, whether you're a man, you're a woman, you're a boy, you're a girl, your attitude would always a call for responses. The attitude you give to somebody will determine the kind of response that you're going to get. You want good attitude from somebody else, give good attitude. And that's the truth. Most of the time, when you greet someone good morning, you're likely, in most cases, you're likely to also hear good morning. But if your attitude closes the chapter on greeting, you're not likely to hear anything. Many times, we get what we are given. Give the right attitude, you will get the right attitude. So I said I was going to start on a controversial note. Yes, and that is the truth. The number one attitudinal problem of the home is that there has to be respect. Yes, I will say it. And I don't want anybody calling me, telling me that this something is African or not African. No, I am not African. I'm not European. I'm not American. I'm just a human being. Now, there are some things that are common in human nature, regardless of your race. One of them is that word respect. In every home, the male is designed to desire respect. Whether you're white, you're Hispanic, you're African, you're black, you're blue, red, yellow, whatever it is. The male species naturally is designed to desire respect. Ladies, If you are not given that respect, honestly, you're going to have a lot of problems in the house. There is no modernization. When you are saying that this is a modern age, you're just lying. There is no modernization that teaches that respect should be taken from the male species. It's a natural thing. It's an inborn thing. He can't control it. You cannot stop it. Before I dwell more on that, let's look at the animal kingdom. I've taken my time to watch a lot of animals in their kingdom. Let's look at the lion, for instance. And I want you to, the next time you're watching it, maybe Nature Wild, National Geographic, Animal Planet, wherever you want to watch it from. This is how they hunt. There's always the alpha male. Do you know that most of the time, except for the final killing, the alpha male sits somewhere? The ones that will go for the kill will be these 5 or 6 females. And they will go after the maybe impala or gazelle or antelope, whatever it is. When they have killed the animal, the females will be the ones to stress. They will struggle. They will risk their lives. They will kill the animal. Guess what? They dare not start eating. They wait for the alpha male to come. He begins to eat, and when he has had his fill, that is when the females will pounce on it. That is the animal kingdom. It's just nature. It is natural for the man to desire to be respected. It is natural for the man to be respected. If that is not done, it's going to bring a lot of turmoil. You want your house to be peaceful. You're willing to spend anything. Some of you spend so much money buying so many things. Hey, I hear that some of you spend so much money to engage prayer warriors for your home to be peaceful. Meanwhile, all you need is a right attitude. Respect your man. It goes a long way. Look, there is no book that will teach you to disrespect the man in the house. There is no modernization that will teach you. The one you're talking about is a figment of your own imagination. Nobody taught you. You just try to help yourself by saying, this is the modern word. No, man does not. No, man deserves to be respected. The man desires to be respected. The man should be respected. And that's the sincere truth. Now, the word respect is ambiguous, all right? It could mean different things to different people. But whichever home you come from, regardless of your culture, your religion, your background, your race, your belief system, this one thing is constant in every home. There's always a king and the subjects. I'm sorry, but that's a reality. That's a bitter truth. The man usually is the king. And the respect that is due the king must be given to him. Otherwise, there will be trouble. Look at, when you're driving your car, one of the things that you pray for is that the back tires will never catch up with the front tires. If the back tires should catch up with the front tires, that is disaster. Now, you must describe that hierarchy in the house. Who truly is the head of the home? If you have identified the head of the home, give him the respect that the head of the home deserves. I will take you back memory lane. You may think it's old school, but it works. It works for the parents of yesteryears. It could work for the parents of these years. As simple as the plates that the man uses to eat must be different from what others use. It's just a little way of showing respect. You may think that those things are not significant. They go a long way. The way you serve his food, it has to be done with respect. You may think it's not significant. It goes a long way. Before you take a major decision, ask him. Let him know about it. Let him put his contribution. It goes a long way. It's just something you cannot dust off the shoulder of a man. Look, I'm going to open my phone lines very soon, and I'm not unnecessarily picking on the women tonight. I just want you to know, If this aspect is missing, a lot will go wrong in the house. I do not know how you view it. I love modernization. I love the modern world. Of course, the computer age has caught up with us, and it is lovely. It is juicy. It is interesting. But nobody can tell me that a man should lose his place because of modernization. I have a lot to say about the men, so let me just knock this off. It looks like I'm on their side. I understand. I just want to knock that off. But the reality is that there will be a lot of peace in the house if the man is made to feel like he is the king. Listen, I don't believe that men are, of course, men are wrong most of the time. I will say that again. Men are wrong most of the time. But if you can, make them feel as though they were right. It massages their ego. They love to have the last say. If you have an argument with your partner, with your husband, don't be the one to attempt to have the last say. Let him have the last say. You want peace? You desire peace? You love peace? Please accept these things I'm telling you. You may not like them, but why don't you try them and see if they're going to work? Next time there's an argument, let him have the last say. He loves that. He wants to be that. That is how he's been created. You really cannot change it. For the men, like I said, I have a whole lot. 1 year will not allow me to talk about the faults of the men when it comes to attitude. But again, I really want to knock this off. The attitude is known from the way you started your money. If you're a lady, listen, of course, anyone can greet anyone, but make it your duty. If you could be the first to say good morning, there is nothing wrong in it. You are the lady. You're made to show that respect. Now, you must have heard it very many times that respect is reciprocal. That is the truth. When you show respect, guess what you get back? Respect. Let me quickly open up the phone lines. I have a lot to talk about tonight. All right. But again, it's not me. It's not just me. The phone lines are always on your screen. 346-426-5650. I'll say that again. 346-426-5650 or 336-456-3800. 336-456-3800. I needed to call tonight. You may want to challenge my opinion. You may want to say, no, it's equal right now. It's fine. Let me hear what you got to say. You may want to say it is true. Respecting a man goes a long way in bringing peace to the house. Please go ahead. Let me hear what you got to say. But the phone lines are now opened. Again, this is your show. This is a show that should go to every home. Look, what we're doing here, we're not doing anything more than trying to bring peace, joy, love, harmony to as many homes as we tune in. And you need to assist. You need to be there as well. Tonight, I am talking about your attitude, your biggest asset. And it looks like I'm still on the side of the man now. Of course, I have a lot to say, but again, I need to knock that off. Enough of these nonchalant attitude when your husband is broke or complaining or feeling bad. It is your duty to find out what is wrong. If you can solve it, solve it. That is part of having the right attitude. Every man knows that his wife is more like a help. You need to render that help. The phone lines are open. Don't forget, while I talk on, you need to please do your best to call in, and let's discuss this together tonight. We're looking at attitude. A lady with the wrong attitude will either not enjoy the union or will not last in that union. Everybody has this knowledge of what is right and what is wrong. Sometimes people will purposely do what is wrong. Why? Just to make a statement. Why? Just to prove that I am stubborn. It's always not the right thing to do. The homes can be happy. The homes can be lovely. It has nothing to do with your physical beauty. Look, go away from that. There is no lady that is beautiful or ugly. It just depends on how you carry yourself. How come the same lady that is being rejected by one man is a queen to another man? The difference is the attitude. And so when you treat your man like the king, he treats you like a queen. We need to break it down one for one how you can exhibit the right attitude. One, I've told you, in the morning, there is no, even though I believe anybody should say hello to everybody, but there is nothing wrong if you have to be the first to say. Do you know, in some homes, people are looking for the first person that will say good morning. Oh, she didn't greet me, and so I did not greet her. He didn't greet me, and I decided to keep quiet as well. Hey, hear what I've said, so that you will also hear what I've not said. I said anybody should be able to greet anybody. Well, but when it comes to the main issue, sincerely, as a lady, it is your responsibility. If you truly call him the head means the king. It means the president. He means, the one that is like the supreme, in quotes, of the home. Give him the honor. Let him have the honor. Let him have the last say. When there's a family discussion, when you are trying to achieve a thing, let him be the one to conclude. Don't act too smart. Look, in your office, Miss Lady, in your office, you're a boss in your office. Your subordinate is not trying to do your job. Will you like it? No, you won't like it. Maybe you're at a meeting and your subordinate is the one suggesting at that meeting to everybody, not allowing you to talk. You're not going to like it. The same thing in the house. You have a boss. Yeah, look at it that way. Your boss is your husband. Let him have the last say. Now, many times he may be wrong. Let him have that last say. There are always times that you can go back and discuss these things later. Now, I know that you're enjoying what I'm talking about. It's fine, and I really appreciate you. A lot of you get to me after the show and you comment and all that. I really sincerely appreciate you. Thank you. By the way, somebody asked me if I could come to their church to speak. Yes, I will. If you have any organization you want me to come talk, yes, I will. Gladly, I will. You know why? I just want a transformed society. And so I know you're enjoying what I'm saying, but it's not about me. I'm not an epitome to all the knowledge. I don't know it all. I need to share from you as well. And that is why I want you to call in so that we can discuss all this together. Now, what happens when the right attitude is not shown? I'm still on the side of the men. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I have a lot to say against the men as well. What are the things that are likely to happen when you don't show the right attitude as a lady? Number one, you're not going to enjoy the home. No, you're not. See, nobody wants a frustrated home where nobody is happy, nobody is talking. Look, as far as I'm concerned, I'm a bit different from a lot of people. If you're not happy, is it really worth it? No, tell me. You plan to live together like 30 years, 35, 40 years in this kind of abnormal, soliloquizing kind of a relationship. I mean, you guys work like mannequins, just living together, robots, everybody going their separate ways. No, it's not worth it. You're either in it happily or you're out of it for good. No apologies for that. And that's the truth. And so if you truly want to enjoy your home, lady, you need to have the right attitude towards your man. How? Number one, recognize him as the true head of the home. There can never be two captains in a ship. One steers while one is the assistant. I do not want you to take the role of the head of the home, because naturally speaking, by nature, you're not designed like that. The reason why the ants are succeeding till now is because they are obeying the law of nature. Look at the ants. They have a queen. They will do anything to protect the queen. They will even kill themselves to protect their queen. That is their natural given idea, and they're following it. The natural given ability or the idea for a lady is to respect the man that's been given to her. You can't change that. If you change that, then it is against nature. It's not going to be smooth. It's not going to be interesting. I once asked this question many years ago, God, and I think I should just ask right now. I was asked this question many years ago in one of my talk shows when I was still talking from class to class. I said, and there are men like that, please, there are men like that. Your man comes home, no, you're sleeping, and he decided you're going to work by 4 a.m. And he decided to wake you at 11:30 p.m. and is asking you to boil him rice. 11:30 p.m. You're going to work by 4 a.m. He's waking you by 11:30 p.m. He's not going anywhere. He's off. He's waking by 11:30 p.m. to boil him rice. Lady, what will you do? Will you say no? Will you boil it? What will you do? I need to hear from you tonight, and let's discuss on these issues. I remember when I asked that question, of course, it generated a whole lot of discussions. While I wait on your calls, I still want to emphasize that if truly you want to enjoy your union, you have to display the right attitude. How? One has to accept that one is the leader. Who is the leader? Maybe you should decide. But nature has already given one to be the leader. Nature has already called the man the head. If truly the man is the head, then there are some respect that is due him. Give him those respects. How do you welcome him when he comes back home? It goes a long way. The way you greeted him in the morning will determine how the day will go. The way you welcomed him at night will determine how the night will go. Look, let him enjoy. Again, I still have a lot to say what the man should be doing. I will tell you, I promise I will. Just relax, okay? But for today, if you truly want that peace, make him feel like he is the Lord. That's what he wants to feel like. He may not be earning as much as you. He wants to feel like the king. Let him feel that way. There is nothing wrong in making him feel that way. If that will bring the peace, if that will bring the joy. Look, what are you seeking for? Answer. Do you know you're actually not seeking for money? You only think you are. You're seeking for happiness. You're seeking for peace of mind. Now, we have a caller, and let's quickly pick this call. Good evening. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman. Good evening.
Good evening, Eshman.
Felicia.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Are you enjoying our topic tonight?
Of course.
Yes. Go ahead. What do you think about the attitude?
That's the only thing that you can, if God endow you with good attitude, you will stay long.
Yeah.
In your home, in your matrimonial home. There is this adage that says, is it an adage or popular saying?
Yes.
That to every man's heart.
Yes.
That the way to every man's heart is food or something.
Yes.
That is an expired
adage.
Uh-huh. If food is the way to every man's heart, he can get it anywhere. There are better restaurants outside now. And it's not even sex. He can get it from anybody.
That's true. He can even buy that.
On the street, he can buy it. The only thing that can that put man or that make men to be somehow crazy about you is right attitude and respect to give to them.
Very important, Felicia.
respect.
Very important.
Even when he's shouting on you and you are still saying, okay, I'm sorry. Even if you are still going to shout back in the corner of the room.
Felicia, do ladies still do that when the man is shouting and you're saying you're sorry?
How will you be shouting back?
Wow.
Of the children?
Ladies are listening to you right now. Are there ladies watching me sincerely? You won't shout back. You'll just be, I am sorry, even when it's at fault. For real, Felicia?
But especially, it might be as well. Maybe people are there. It might be using you to brag or something.
Yes.
Yes, my husband, I'm in charge of my house.
Correct. Felicia, honestly, you took that word from my mouth. And I will let you finish your point. Some men, they want to show off that I'm in control. Cool.
My man respect me. And you just fall his hand like that by screaming, yelling. Some people will even be shouting outside.
Felicia.
In the mall.
Wow.
No, when we get home, we can go and dig it at home.
Yes.
At the corner of our house or in the room.
Listen, Felicia, no man likes public embarrassment. Exactly. Oh, wow. I think there's nothing that drives a man mad than public embarrassment. Let him have his way, right?
Yeah.
I've seen people shouting at themselves publicly. Honestly, it's a major disgrace. But I'm going to ask you tonight, Felicia, before you go, that question. Your man is waking you up at 11:30 p.m. You're going to work by 4. He's waking you up at 11:30 p.m. that boil me rice. What will you do, Felicia?
See, we should not deceive ourselves. Honestly, he might just want to test you or something. If you try to get up, he might say, please go back. Or just try and do something.
That's true.
It's difficult, but at least
make an attempt.
He went out too. Maybe he has gone out since. Then what are you doing too that you did not make something for him too? At least he's supposed to make something.
All right.
But if he says he wants rice, but I made gari or something, can you just manage that? I'm going to. It depends on your approach too.
Exactly, and that's where attitude comes into play.
What? Well, please, I'm going to work tomorrow morning. You can't just come and be disturbing me. You will get up and cook that rice.
Yeah. Felicia, you got everybody cracking up at the studio.
God has designed it. It's just the way our body is being designed.
Yes,
There is edge.
Yes.
There is edge. And I used to tell people when I used to talk to them I used to say, your husband is the head, you are the neck. If you try to, you can control the head if you know how to do it perfectly. God has placed us in a very strategic place, but we should not misuse it. That's just it.
I really appreciate you a lot, Felicia. I mean, I can't love you less. Thank you so much for calling, hoping that tomorrow you will call again. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, have a good night. Wow. Felicia has said quite a lot, and before I go on break, I'll quickly say these things to the ladies out there. Of course, when a man says boil rice, at that time, it's a difficult thing. But there's a way you said no, and the man is so happy to hear the no. And there's another way you will say the no, and that fight will never finish. Why don't you learn to say the right way? Hear me. Hide this in your pocket and never get it lost. There is a way you tell a man to go to hell, and he looks forward to it. There's a way you tell a man to go to hell, and he looks forward to it. Everything is all about massaging the ego. If you're going to say no, make an attempt. I'll go on a very quick break, and when I come back, I will pick the remaining calls. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman, and I'll see you at the other side of the divide.
With over 38 years of combined experience working with products in educational, cleansed and processed without adding additives such as sugar, coloring and preservatives. Paddy's Point organic fruit juice in yogurt bag, fresh, healthy and delicious. Our special juices includes green juice, energy booster, fusion juice, recovery juice, regulator juice, rejuvenated juice, organic carrot juice, organic laxative juice, organic kidney cleanse. Our fresh made yogurt includes pineapple yogurt, banana yogurt, and coconut yogurt. Order now at 281-741-1037. True Grub Up, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. We also do delivery or walk in at 3320 Highway C South, Suite D, Houston, Texas 77082. Check us out at www.paddyspoint.co. Paddy's Point Organic Fruit Juice and Yogurt Bar. Fresh, healthy, and delicious. Being at number one in authentic African cuisine has made us not to stop dishing out the best to our customers. Check out some of our delicacies in African food today. We also cater for both indoor and outdoor parties. Finger Licking Restaurant 2.0. Check our all-day coffee tea spots out. Open on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. We deliver with Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Grub Up. Finger Licking 2.0, 9817A, Business Street, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 713-270-7070. Come for an authentic African cuisine. Marriage-based green card, family petitions, VAWA or green card based on marital problems and abuse, employment-based green card, naturalization, immigrants visa application, asylum, bond hearing visas visa. Samuel Agosha Law Firm, 10039, Business Street, Suite 337. Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 832-427-6224. Samuel Agosha Law Firm. Let us fight for you.
Glory of God African Food Store, your one-stop grocery shop for a wide variety of international products such as momo, asa fish, mangala, stockfish,
Akamogogi, and African bread,
and various food and soup condiments. Our products are always fresh, conveniently available, and professionally packed. Our store is known for its professional, quick, and express service. Come visit us today at the Glory of God African Food Store. We are located at
127198 Business Street, Houston, Texas
77099. Call us today on
281-498-7747.
our customer service, always on point.
Glory of God African Food.
Lord of Lords, oh, so great you are, doing marvelous things. Everything written about you, yeah.
I love you, thank you, Jesus.
Need to get somewhere fast and at a reasonable price? You need Tigo. You can be confident your driver will be courteous and professional. Tigo is super budget friendly, even for students and low-income workers. Tigo is convenient. Book your ride, pay, and tip your driver all in the app. Tigo, the ride-sharing company with a difference. Download the Tigo app today at Google Play or the Apple Store.
And I'm so glad that you're still there. Tonight we're looking at that big thing called attitude. Now listen, a lot of nations have been ruined just because of the wrong attitude. Homes have been destroyed because of wrong attitude. There's this attitude of pride. I am not going to submit. I am not going to allow. There is nothing that's broken the home more that kind of attitude. Tonight, I have been talking about attitude, and I've been saying it in the sense that I want the women to look at it first. You have a lot to do. The men have so much more to do. When we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. But we're still looking at the roles of the women tonight. And we've said in every home, there's always a leader and the followers. If you have made the man the leader, then give him all the attitude that he should have. I remember that I asked you a question, which was one of those things I asked back in the day. If he's asking you for things that are not comfortable, what will you do? Many times it's okay to say no. But how do you say the no? That is a major problem. You need to always find out how. It's not just what you say that counts, but the way you say it. You need to watch your body language. Now, the man is egocentric in nature, is pompous, is filled with pride. That's the truth. That's his nature. He does not love competition. He wants to maintain that champion that, yeah, I am the one with the pride. If you try to compete with him in that regard, there's going to be a lot of trouble. Now, this word that I'm about to say has been used in different quarters. In fact, it has almost lost its meaning. But I want to bring it back tonight and give it a new meaning. Listen, ladies, here is the simplest way to say it. If you're truly interested in your relationship, to your man, I'm sorry, you may not like it, but here's the truth. You just have to be submissive. Yes, you have to be. Do you know the meaning of being submissive? When you let him have the main role, let him dictate. It is not everywhere you go, once, particularly if you're married. No, you almost, again, I'm not clipping your freedom. Everybody's free. But if you don't want anybody to check on you, then don't be married. If you don't want anybody to question your moves, then don't be married. Everything has a price. Marriage has a price. Happy marriage has a price. If you can't pay it, get out of marriage. That's simple. Now, your man has the right to question your moves. Yes, he does. Ask any lawyer, ask anybody, ask any educated person, ask anybody that is smarter, wiser, whatever qualification you want to give. Ask. Your man has a right to question your moves. You don't just carry your bag and say you're going to a party and you're going to be there all night. Did he approve it? The same way your subordinate in the office can't just walk out of the office and say, I'm not coming back to the office today. If you did not approve it, you're going to be mad. You want your home to be at peace, pay the price. Ladies, the men have a lot more prices to pay, a lot more price to pay. When we get there again, I keep telling you, we'll cross it. But I'm still talking about the price of the lady tonight. You have to pay that price. Submissiveness is not anything that is easy. It is something that you consciously do. I'm still waiting on your call. I could pick up a few more calls before I call it a night. Again, I am happy that you're enjoying the show, but just during break, I got a lot of text messages here and there, but I love you to call in. I want to hear your contributions. And not just me. There are many people, somebody actually referred to Felicia's comment in one of the text messages that I got. That's to tell you that people are listening to what you have to say. Why do you want to deprive them? And so I was saying, the peace that you're looking for has a price. It doesn't just come because you wish it. You have to consciously pay the price. It's either you're willing or you're not in it at all. I want you to enjoy your life. I want you to enjoy your peace. But sincerely speaking, if you're a lady and you have a husband, this is a watchword. Go and look in the dictionary. The true meaning of being submissive. Until you're there, there's going to be trouble. He wants his food. How do you present the food? Now, of course, it's okay to cook, right? Look, this word is a bit complicated, but you have to go through everything. It's one thing to cook. It's another thing to present. A man is not just interested in what you've cooked, he's also interested in the way that you have presented it. And that is why a man can look away from a very beautiful lady and go for a far less beautiful one. Why? Because the beautiful lady has not presented herself well. Look, in the brain of the man is a lot of complications that you don't want to mess with it at all. You don't want to start breaking it down. Why does he demand respect? Why does he want to be respected? Hey, fight with nature. He don't fight with the man. No, that's a lost battle. Go to nature. Fight with nature. Why did nature create it in him? And again, it's not just in the human species. Like I told you, study the animals. It's the same thing. Are you getting it now? I want you to enjoy as much peace as possible. But the peace that you're looking for comes with a price. Money can't buy it. It's not about money. Attitude is everything. That's all you need. With your attitude, you can get your man to wake up and cook for you. Just have the right attitude. I wish I could bring my heart out for you to see how I really truly want you to be at peace. But it comes with a price. And that price is called attitude. You have to know, you have to pretend that you report to someone. There's a boss in the house. The boss is the one that is called M-A-N, man. Let him know that he's a boss. Let him know that he's a king. Let him know that he's the one that directs the affairs of the house. Of course, I'm not saying you should be as gullible as you've gone to work and you're bringing all your money to him and things like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not asking you to be stupid. No, I'm only asking you to be wise. You got to be wise. Why? What you're looking for is peace, joy, happiness. How do you want to get it? You cannot shout your way into peace. Look, it's never going to be possible. A lot of women believe, let me shout some more. I will shout some more. It will never bring you peace. Guess what brings you peace? Submissiveness. Just submit. You heard that silence? That is where the solution is. When he's mad, that's not when you should be mad. When he's angry, that's not when you should be angry. What is so bad in saying sorry? Why is it so difficult to voice out? Those of you watching this program tonight, listen, it won't be proper if we don't send it all out. A lot of people need to hear this, and I'm serious about that. We're already bringing the program to a close tonight, and I do not know how many people you're going to be sending it to. But the more you spread it, the better. Homes are hurting. Homes are bleeding. But the simple solution is what people don't know. People have gone to all manner of places. They've gone to counseling. They've gone to therapies. They've gone to pay so many people. They've bought books. They've listened to audios looking for solution. Meanwhile, the solution is in the attitude. Tonight, as we round up, why are some ladies that are being battered every now and then can't leave their homes? Why can't they? They've put marks on them, they beat them blue, black, and they can't leave. These are questions that we're going to be discussing for some time, and I want you to really ponder on it. But for tonight, while you sit back and relax, as a lady, what sacrifice can you make? The best is to just have the right attitude. It begins by recognizing the fact that one is the head and the others are the followers. If you can swallow that bitter pill, then you will find out that the home is happier, is more at peace. The man just wants to be recognized as the man. And I want you to do that. Is it too much for you to do? If it's not too much, go ahead and do it. But above all, let somebody hear what we have talked about tonight. It will affect a lot of homes. I'd like to say thank you to all of you that listened tonight, all those of you that watched. Thank you, Felicia, for calling in. And to all those of you that sent me text messages, this is a program that it will be difficult for me to be reading text messages. I want you to call in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the encouragement. Hey, the guy that wants me to come to their church and talk, I am ready. Wherever you want me to come to, I am ready. This is my calling. This is what I want to do. I just want homes to be happy. And if you can't find the happiness, well, don't stay. I have not been the only one at the studio tonight. Georgina Bracco has been on the camera and on the console. She's done very wonderful well on those things. Georgina Bracco, thank you for being such a wonderful lady. Bukola Syria is up and about, seeking all those commercials and making sure that everything is back to back and doing well. Bukola Syria, thank you, and may God bless you for the good work that you do. Ehiko Wecho is the one that checks on me to make sure that I just do it the right way. I should do it. I really, truly appreciate you as well. Dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and letting me know the messages that come in and out. Thank you so very much. The main boss himself, Shino Ayo Oyinlola. That is the executive producer. Thank you very much, Big Boss, for the good job that you do and for directing all of us. Well, until I come your way tomorrow again, I'm hoping that you find a way to be happy. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman, and I'm hoping that the next time we talk again, there will be goodness in our mouth. Until then, Eshman is my humble name, and I'll see you at the other side of the divide. Good night now.
Discover the uniqueness in the entertainment industry. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, is now the pace setter in the industry. Do you want to advertise your product and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
10039 Business Street, Suite 338, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 346-426-5650 or 832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africa.